Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So I've done a little bit of everything out here today. This is going to be kind of a day in the life kind of video. So I think that is where I'm going to create the new tombstone. Got that angel there, blow mode angel from Home Depot. Again, Home Depot is killing it as always with the Halloween props and decor. My Home Depot doesn't have the 12-foot hovering witch, which I really want so bad, but I think people, again, are going to be fighting over that like they did the 12-foot skeletons. So, Halloween stuff is just flying off the shelves, you guys. They're having a hard time keeping things stocked. As a matter of fact, that angel there was the last one, so I snatched that up real quick. I think I paid $39 for her, and I'm using that metal block that I got from a Peddler's Mall years ago. You can still kind of see the N. It has a green N on it, and I used that for a doll room scene about 4 or 5 years ago, and I got 3 of them. So I think what I'm going to do is elevate that angel tombstone and just kind of make a bigger tombstone with her. So what I'm working on now is these 2 poles here. I've decided to put my ghostly gal, I call her the doll lady. I'm going to put her there again with the stroller and the creepy baby doll. So that is what I'm working on, and I think before the sun goes down and I lose my light, I'm going to work on some lighting tonight so I can get this cemetery lit up. So there is the back of the hearse. Trying to get that warp part out of it. So it was attached here and it fell over this way long enough to create a warp. So that's that. I'm not using my gimbal, so gotta kind of walk slow. I did hang 2 more ghouls up here. And another one over there. Got my little trick-or-treater prop here. He just needs a little pumpkin pail. Alright, so another chore this evening. Not this evening, but all day. You'll notice that I have cleaned up all of the pumpkin vines and took those to the back. Cleaned up this area and mowed a little bit, and I did pull up the black plastic. So I was getting tired of the eyesore. Not that it looks any better now, but it was quite a mess, and I got what I could off the fence. She actually ended up with 2 pumpkins on her side. A white one there, and she's got an orange one down there. But look at this beauty, you guys. I decided to turn this guy over because I was going to pick it. The biggest pumpkin I've grown this year. Check it out. I was going to go ahead and pick it, but I think I'm going to leave it on here just to see if it'll finish turning peach or whatever you want to call that color. But it is just massive. Reminds me of a Cinderella pumpkin, I think. But anyway, that is that. Still have more pumpkins to place. Something else I did was pull the canna lilies out of the whiskey barrels. And I am going to overwinter these. You cut back the foliage and just put them in the garage is what I'm learning so far. But I am going to try to overwinter those. Those are just too beautiful to toss. But for right now, I'm putting them in this little blank area. And what you want to do, what I've been told and read, that you want to go ahead and let the first frost hit them. It's not going to hurt them. You want to go ahead and let that happen. And then from there, cut back the foliage and store them. But I'll do a video on that when the time is ready. So I'm pulled those out of the whiskey barrels, and I'm going to get more mums and probably kale, ornamental kale and that stuff. The ornamental kale ain't out right now. It's still a little too warm here in Louisville, our zone. It was really warm today. I'll be taking 3 showers before the day's over with. But yeah, that's what's going to happen in the whiskey barrels. I stuck this big pumpkin out here. I pulled out the lantana that was in this little green rusty wheelbarrow. I don't know if I'm going to fill it full of pumpkins or if I'm going to do like mums and that kind of thing. But here is what I placed. Here's where I placed the mums that I did pick up today. You've probably seen in the last video if you watched that. So we got our corn stalks that we grew right over here. These pumpkins I grew. So this was all, I don't want to say free, but definitely a lot cheaper than it would to go buy them. So we got the Jarrahdale pumpkin. I want to say these are Jack B. Little, but I'm not quite sure. I think those are supposed to be orange. And porcelain doll. Got some water in there. And it's all in this old antique washer. I put the red ones over here in this container, and like I said, I want to get probably a couple smaller ones and an ornamental kale to put in there. This is the flat stacker from the garden. So no more will I buy pumpkins from the store. It's a heck of a lot cheaper to grow them yourself, and it's a lot of fun. Pumpkins are good for the soul. I don't know, you guys probably think I'm weird, but anyway, they bring me joy. Orange pumpkin in there, got our blow molds going. So I'm doing a cutesy fall theme in this area. There's my crazy garage. I'm probably gonna work on that tomorrow. But anyway, guys, that is what I've been up to today. So let me get this ghost lady out here with her stroller and try to get some lighting going. And I will be right back. Alright friends, there she is. What I'm calling the ghost lady, creepy doll lady. I don't know. It's one of the first projects I made, or props I made, along with zombie granny here. So the gray dress was bought at Goodwill. So here's a closer look of her. The dress was bought at Goodwill, and of course she's got a styrofoam head. Her bones are just PVC pipe.